Hey, what's up you guys? Welcome back. Today I've got a very bold, colorful, dramatic, smoky look for you that is perfect for fall. It's also perfect for summer and any time of the year, but this is just... it's so smoky, it's so sultry, but it's colorful, it's in your face, it's just got everything going on. We've got the color, we've got the boldness, the deepness, the lashes, we've even got like this boldish, well, it's not really a bold lip, but whatever. I'm just loving this look. You guys know I love purples and this is just so much fun. So I'm gonna walk you through this step by step, share all of my tips and tricks, and just really break down this bold smoky eye. So I hope you guys enjoy. Please subscribe and let's just jump right in. So to start off today, I'm gonna be using the Wet n Wild Impossible Primer. I haven't used this in quite a while, so I wanted to play with this today. It comes out like this, but then when you put it on, it kind of just like melts away into like a silky, almost cold, watery feeling. And then today for my foundation, I haven't used this in a while either, and this is the Born This Way foundation from Too Faced. I have the color Nude. I used to really love this foundation, but then over time, as I used other things, it just, I don't know, I feel like it was too dewy or something, I don't know. So hopefully I like it. It's been a long time since I've tried it. So I just put 2 pumps on my brush and I'm just going to buff this in. Ooh, that's a lot of product. The color's really nice. Okay, so far so good. We'll see how this blends in with everything else, and it's just been so long since I've used this, I like forgot how it wears and all that. I'm gonna use the Pro Longwear Concealer from MAC. I'm mixing shade NW20 and NC25 together. Just putting a little bit on the back of my hand and then dotting it underneath. I forgot this is too light again. And then I'm just gonna grab a darker one to blend into this and blend this in with my beauty blender. I'm going in with a very dark eyeshadow today, and I probably should have did my eyes first. I totally forgot. I just got to doing my makeup and just went on autopilot. So we are really gonna have to set the under eye today and just make sure that I dust away all the fallout as it comes up on my eyes, because I don't want it to stick to my under eye. I look white as fuck. Look at my face color compared to my shoulders. It's so white. I think I'm gonna skip cream bronzers today. I feel like I've been using cream bronzer like crazy and all I wanna do is use the same ones. So I think I'm just gonna set my face and then do just like normal bronzing powder and contour. I'm gonna use the Laura Mercier Translucent Setting Powder with my powder puff. And I'm gonna set the under eyes really, really good. Right here, really push this in. And then just blend that away with my brush. For my bronzer, I'm gonna be using the Jaclyn Cosmetics Skinny Dip Bronzer. Looks like this. And I'm gonna use my Charlotte Tilbury bronzer brush. I'm gonna start applying this on my face, starting with the cheeks, warming up the skin. I might go in with a little bit of a darker bronzer as well to give some more depth and bronzeness, because I do have on just whatever's left over of my spray tan. So I feel like my face looks so white in comparison. Okay, I'm gonna pick up a little bit of the MAC Give Me Sun bronzer. This did break, so hopefully it's, yeah, I think we're good. I wasn't sure if this was like loose and like gonna crumble, but we're good. So this is a little bit warmer and darker, so I wanna add a little bit of that into the bronze so I can match my body. And then I'm using the Anastasia Contour Kit, and I'm gonna mix the bottom 3 shades together and just add a little bit more of an intense contour, because I'm gonna be doing a pretty intense eye look, so I just want the face to also be snatched. And then for my nose contour, I'm gonna be using the NYX 3 Steps to Sculpt palette and just take the bronzer color. This is my favorite nose contour shade. It just blends out like a dream. For my highlight, I'm gonna use the Pat McGrath one. This is in the color Golden Moonlight, and I'm gonna pop this on my cheekbones. Get up here. Such a beautiful color. Nose with my finger and my Cupid's bow. And then blend that out. Okay, and now for blush, I wanna use the Milani Luminoso blush again. I used this the other day and it's just so beautiful. It's such a beautiful blush. So I'm gonna use this with my MAC 168 brush on the cheeks, and it's just the most beautiful, bright, peachy color with a sheen. It makes the cheek look just so good. And I think too with the eye look, it's gonna really complement it. Okay, so I just filled in my eyebrows, did my normal brow routine, and then I primed my eyes with the Painterly Paint Pot from MAC, and now we can move on to eyeshadow. So I've been wanting to do this look for a while, and I kind of did a similar look last year, but with all chocolate browns, and I've been dying to do like a full-blown colorful purple, and almost like a pinky purple version. For today's look, I'm going to be using this palette from Melt Cosmetics. The inside is just, it is so glorious. Check out this freaking palette. This is just a fall dream. I'm going to have to use some of these other colors for another look, that's for sure. But I'm kind of focusing mainly down in this like purpley range, maybe a little bit of that red, some of that coral, and just, so let's do this. So I think I'm going to start off with, now I'm so sorry if I mess up these names, but everything is in Spanish, I believe. I will do my best. So I'm gonna start off with Abuelita, this shade right here. This is like a really bright coral color, so I'm just gonna pick it up on my biggest, fluffiest brush, tap off a lot of the excess because it does look like it's gonna be really bright. So I'm gonna pull back on my brush and bring this right on the outer corner. And now that I know kind of like what the pigment is doing, I'm gonna lightly bring this into my crease. Yeah. Just a nice, like bright pinky coral. Bringing it underneath as well. I'm gonna do the same on this side, starting lower, and then once the color is distributed, then you can bring it up a little bit higher. Okay, so now we have a nice base for the look, and this is a color that we will most likely come back to once we've got the lid colors on, because usually when you do a color like this, usually with your base color, it can tend to get hidden and disappear behind the other shades. But what's nice is when you lay that down first, then you can always come back to it and it just reignites and pops again. So especially with such a bright color like this one. Okay, time to deepen this up just a little bit. I'm gonna go into, I think Perla, which is this shade right here. I'm gonna take this on a Fox 2 brush, just pick that up there, laying this on the outer corner, and then putting this into the crease. Definitely the lower crease though. Keep this not so high as the first shade. Going into the first brush just to blend out the edges. Don't be alarmed if you use bright colors like this, especially like the pinky tones and the red tones, and the next day after you wash off your makeup and you have basically like a pink stained lid and it can last like a day or two, don't be alarmed. That's just because it's extremely pigmented. That happens to me all the time when I do this. That happens to me all the time when I do these kinds of looks, so just keep that in mind and don't be afraid. Sometimes when there's like really pigmented palettes like this, sometimes they're not technically for your eye area. So, I mean, if you have really sensitive eyes, maybe stray away from using colors like this, but I've never had any problems for me personally. And I don't know if that's the case with this palette, but just that tends to be a trend with palettes with bright colors like this, so just saying. I always tend to get a comment about that whenever I use like really bright pressed pigment palettes. Okay, so now we've got this nice base to the look, and now I want to start adding some more purpley colors. So I'm gonna go into shade right here in the center, Almohada, this one here, and on a really small brush, I am going to take this. Look at how beautiful this color is. I'm gonna take this right on the outer lid. Actually, I think I might just start laying this on the lid itself, but I want to bring this here in the outer corner. Yes, that's what I want on my lid. So I'm actually gonna take like a flat fluffy brush too and just pick this up on it like this, tap off the excess, and just lay it on my lid. So now I'm gonna go into this shade, which I think is Abrazos, which is more warm and orangey. Pick that up on the tip of my brush and bring this right here in the crease. There we go. That's just gonna help kind of like mend them together. Lightly taking that under the eye as well and blending. I want to take this like shimmer. Oh God, why am I dropping everything? I want to take this shimmery like pinky color down here and put this just right here on the inner part of the lid, so that when we go in with our corner highlight, that can kind of blend into the rest of the look. I kind of did this I did this exact step in my olive green makeup tutorial, and I feel like it really added a little extra pizzazz and helped the inner corner highlight to blend in with the rest of the look. So I'm gonna grab my face highlighter and add that right here. Up here. Okay, I'm gonna go back into the main shade that we put all over the lid, and I'm gonna put this right at the lashes. I'm just kind of stamping it here because I don't want to bring this down too far. I take the more orangey shade and use that to blend it out because I don't want to bring too much purple down too low because then it'll get too smoky. And this is already a very, very smoky, blown out look. So, give it to me. You'll never guess what I'm gonna put in my waterline. My nude. That just like made everything pop. Wow. Okay, gonna go in with mascara. This is the L'Oreal Lash Paradise. This is so much fun. I haven't done a look so bold in so long. I mean, I just did that matte green one, but this is just so much more colorful to me and just packs way more of a punch. So this is just a lot of fun. I'm gonna go into these lashes from MAC because I want a very bold, dramatic lash. These are number 75. So I wasn't really vibing with those MAC lashes, so I popped on these ones from Velour. I will link the style down below because I forgot the name. And now I think I'm gonna go into this liquid lipstick from Dose of Colors. This is in the color Truffle. I'm gonna try to not use a lip liner today and just go directly in with this. We'll see how this goes. Okay, I like really overlined in like a really weird way. I'm gonna go into Oak from MAC. Now that this is kind of dried down, layer this over the corner of the lips and up top. And I need a little bit more brightness to the cheeks because I just feel like the eyes are so bright. I need a little something, something. So I'm gonna grab Peaches from MAC and just, see, that just added a hint of brightness that I think the face needed. Okay, and then last but not least, I'm gonna spray my face with the Morphe setting spray. Ooh. Oh, you guys, this look. Okay, so this is the final look up close. Oh my gosh. This is such a vibe. This look could be used for any time of the year. I'm getting fall vibes because I'm just in a fall mood, but this is also very summery as well. This is just so beautiful. I did go like a little bit crazy on the lip liner because I just wanted to use the liquid lipstick on its own. So I got a little carried away, but I think it's okay. It's still gonna work. I just can't get over how beautiful this is. I love the color scheme. I really love this palette. I can't wait to use this again and use some different shades because there's a couple different color stories in here. I think a beautiful, like bright but deep look with this color would be really beautiful. You could also do kind of like a neutral bronze look with this palette. love this and I cannot wait to use that again. But yeah, this is everything for this tutorial. I hope you enjoyed following along and seeing what my tips and tricks were. I hope you like the look. Please tag me on Instagram if you recreate this because I would love to see you guys in the looks. And that's it. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please subscribe and I will see you in the next video. Bye.